Wow. Well, I just got a ring light and I feel like my entire life has changed. The video quality is so much better. COVID. Just kidding, I'm vaccinated. Although I actually did get a COVID test last week. I went on a trip to Chicago, and the guy who I was traveling with, who is also vaccinated, but with the Johnson and Johnson, came back and got really, really sick. And he was like coughing and had a fever and stuff. So I was like, I'm just gonna go get tested because with my luck, I'll be one of the breakthrough cases. But no, no COVID. And as it turns out, getting tested is a lot more difficult than it was just like even 3 or 4 months ago. Like they shut down the biggest testing site in Minneapolis, and yeah, now I had to go to like some like abandoned CVS where I like walked inside. There's like there's no aisles. It's just all cleared out. And there's two ladies at a desk on like the entire side of the store, and you have to walk along a dotted line. I was like the only person there. It was crazy, but anyway, Minnesota's actually doing really good with the vaccinations, so I know that the rest of the country is struggling right now, but it's not us. Sorry, we're still carefree, yucking it up with no masks, and it's basically the before times, just with more personal issues than before. It's Wednesday. This again is my favorite drink. It is a tonic water and splash of grapefruit juice. I was in therapy today, and I was telling my doctor that, I've been slowly like building my tolerance towards proximity to alcohol over the past year since I've been sober. And, at first I really could only go to my sister's house and be around her and her husband because they knew I wasn't drinking, and I knew that they would absolutely not allow me to drink. So they could drink around me. So that was sort of the first thing I did. And then I went to a bonfire party, a couple bonfire parties at their house where, everyone was outside and everyone was drinking, but I just had my little LaCroix or whatever. And now, then I went to a drag brunch at a bar / restaurant, and now I'm comfortable going to a liquor store by myself so I can search out like non-alcoholic options for myself. I feel like this outfit is really cute. I'm gonna look at myself in the viewfinder real quick. Don't you think this is cute? Like, it definitely makes me look thinner than I actually am. If you're seeing this mark, it's because I just made a video for my OnlyFans. Did I mention I have an OnlyFans that you can subscribe to? $4.99. $4.99. You can see that boob video. It will be up tomorrow. I've decided on a new link down below. I've decided on a new upload schedule because, I don't know, now that I'm making money on the OnlyFans, and it's like I know that I have the potential to make money on YouTube, but it's like I never fucking upload, I've like not even gotten monetized yet. I've decided to try and trade off day by day. So one day I'll post on the OnlyFans, other day I'll post on YouTube, just trying to get myself in a good rhythm where it's like I'm actually trying at this internet thing, because I've really fallen off on the effort, to be perfectly honest with you, just because like Tumblr, oh my god, I've been doing it for so long. It's like it just barely holds my interest anymore, to be honest, and there's not as many people, there's not as many good blogs to find pictures from, and like, when I started the blog I worked only part-time, so I was able to spend a lot more time on that website, which is why I had a lot more content to share at the time. But anyway, all that to say, please pay me to see me naked. Except, that's not the point too. It's like I am a whole person. And like I said, I was in therapy today. So what I was saying is that, so I've been increasing my proximity to alcohol, so I can now search out lovely non-alcoholic drinks for myself, because as it turns out, there is, there's such a thing as too much LaCroix and Diet Coke. I am so bored with the traditional, I don't drink juice, I drink black coffee, water, tea, and Diet Coke, and that's pretty much been my option. So then I started experimenting with like fake beers, no alcohol beers, and those were really good. And then I tried fake wine. Not good. Not good. Didn't make me feel good at all. I used to love wine when I was a drinker, and I will say the wine I bought, the de-alcoholized wine that I bought, tasted just like wine. It turns out I don't like wine. I don't like wine. But this, and then I've been like, I've been to a couple bars where I've ordered mocktails, and those are always really good, and I kind of like those more. But yeah, I like adult drinks for my adult palate, and this one is a winner. Even if you are a drinker, I highly recommend this, because it's like a cocktail, but you won't get drunk or hungover, and you can drink them all day long, and it's really refreshing on a hot as fuck day like it is today in Minneapolis. 100 degrees in Minneapolis today, which for Minneapolis is really hot. That's really hot. Bless this city. 100 degrees, 110 degrees in the summer, negative 60 in the winter. We've got it all. So I'm talking about the weather. It's very Midwestern of me. But yeah, so I was in therapy today, and I was telling her about this like monthly cycle that I go through. It's every month. So I have a list of like 10 healthy habits that I try and do every single day. Sleep 12 to 8 a.m. Exercise for either a half hour or a full hour, depending on how I'm feeling. Finish my work the entire work day. Don't get behind at work. Eat the correct amount of calories with the correct amount of servings of fruits and vegetables. Read for a half an hour. Tidy up the apartment before you go to bed. Do your hand exercises for physical therapy. Take care of your blog and your other websites. What am I missing? And some other ones, and at least 2 more, which I'm like, oh, journal 3 times a day. And I don't remember the last one. It'll come to me. I'm on the spot right now. Anyway, so I go through this cycle where it's like I will, for 10 days, I will very, very strictly follow these rules. I'll do them every day, and I will feel amazing. I will feel like I am on track, and I am moving in the right direction. Tinder, number 10 is Tinder. Try and flirt with somebody, because I am trying to get laid at least one more time, in my life before I die, before I shrivel up. And anyway, so yeah, and I'll be like really on track. Then the next 10 days, I'll start missing habits, and I'll say, oh, okay, I really got to get a handle back on this, because I'm a perfectionist. And I want all 10 every day. And if I miss one, I'm like, well, I guess this was an okay day, but it wasn't. I didn't do it though. I didn't get all 10. And it'll really bother me. And then the 10 days after that, I'll be like, I don't know what's going on. I'm going crazy. I can't I'm missing 3, 5 habits a day. Maybe one day I don't even look at the app. And I feel like I'm just like out of control. My life is spiraling. I need, I don't know what I need. I need some kind of intervention. And then in the 4th quarter of this cycle, which is the one that I'm currently exiting, is just a fuck it cycle where I say, fuck the habits. I don't care. I'm gonna have fun. It is not healthy to be so restrictive with yourself. I am just going to do what I want. And there's a little bit of nihilism in there too, where it's like, I just don't care. about myself like that. I just don't care. I'm gonna do what makes me feel good. And that's what I've been doing for the past 10 days. I have, with good intentions. It is good to cut loose sometimes, but it has come at the expense of literally everything else I'm trying to do in my life. I'm not sleeping right. I'm not exercising at all. I am overeating. I am not journaling. I'm not processing my feelings, which for me as a trauma survivor, it's like red flashing lights. This is danger zone. Don't do that. And so now I am currently exiting this stage of titillation, and I am heading back into the rule zone. And so yeah, this is what I talked about in therapy today, is that I'm sort of caught in this cycle. And she told me that this is like a really common cycle for people with complex trauma and for addicts. The super control, loss of control, fuck it. I'm gonna get control again. I can control it, and then I lose control of it. So that's what I learned in therapy today, is that this cycle that I'm going through is a larger part of my psychology. It's like, not only does it make sense for me, it's common. Love that. Anyway, so yeah, like my apartment is disgusting right now. Like I'm gonna take you on a tour. Nightmare City. Who lives here? Who did this? I mean, a screwdriver? Half-eaten popcorn bag? I don't know who I think is living here and what kind of respect that they deserve, but this is bad. Oh, also, I recently relapsed on marijuana. Titilation. Do you see? Day 12,470 through 12,480. Titilation. Wednesday, July 28th. Therapy. I recently relapsed on marijuana for about 10 days. And today, what was she doing? I was scraping for resin unsuccessfully. Thank you. I've switched recently to coffee tea bags, which has been really helping with my caffeine consumption. And I guess I won't actually show you. Hang on, let me grab it. Here I have a prescription for Valium, diazepam, a new prescription, which turns out I don't really like very much. But yeah, and then look at this over here. Got a selfie stick on the floor, we've got a plate, we've got a cat sleeping on a table, discarded flip-flops, and that's not even the worst of it. It's not even, look at this, on the floor. There's my ring light, okay, and I've got like, just cat toys and, a ball and shoes everywhere, and then if you come in here, it's like who lives here? Who lives here? Just pissy toilet with a fucking lipstick stained piece of toilet paper in it. It's just a nightmare. Oh, except this. This looks really nice. Anyway, all that to show that I really need to get my shit together. And I guess that since I'm gonna be uploading regularly now, I guess you will see whether I did that in my next video. So thank you for watching. Bye!